Nice, 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 nice. All right, let me just turn on my screen share and we can get started.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mute the sound in the video,
Oh,
so
that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine. It
just
doesn't
muting
matter.
the player.
Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, boom. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Tell me what I'm looking at here.
I mean, I play a lot of Jinx. I was D2 about a week and a half ago. I dropped.
Was it a
I
feels
mean, yeah.
bad?
Yeah, I mean, I got there and I had it for about like 7 games or something, so not for very long.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah. I've
Actually
just
getting.
been, you know.
Oh, yeah. Just been playing, I guess.
Mhm.
We're actually kind of close to Masters. D2 is like pretty close, huh? Is that the goal before season ends?
I mean, that would be nice, but I would just be happy with improving it all. Like, it's already a step up to get to D2, you know?
Okay, okay, okay. And are these games you have for me Jinx?
Yeah,
Mostly?
yeah, they're all Jinx.
Ah, good, 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 good. All right. So, tell me, what do you think? What do you think is the main thing you want to be looking at today, or are you not sure?
I don't really like when I play my games. Like, I feel like see when I mess up, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I feel like there must be a lot of things that I'm missing if I'm still not winning all my games. I mean, not all my
Ooh.
games, but more of my games.
All right, cool. And wait, you said you mentioned you saw like some of the coaching I did, right?
Yeah, I've watched your YouTube videos.
So you're like familiar with the whole style where you're
Yeah.
trying to like come up with a habit and all that good stuff. All right,
Mhm.
cool, 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 cool. And how does landing phase usually go? There's like 50
Uh,
questions.
well, I mean, I feel like I usually like kind of play safe on Jinx depending on the matchup. And then, I mean, it's Jinx, like, people will just try to non-stop gank and dive you.
Oh, I see.
But, yeah. If I can play aggressive, I will. I really like to shove in, but I know that that's a bad habit too.
Shoving is good. It can be good, right?
Mhm.
Wait, I totally forgot there might be a map cover. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. It's
I
okay.
don't
Maybe.
really play on my main much off stream, so I didn't really have
No problems. No
clips off
problems.
stream.
Onka S. It's okay. We should be maybe okay. We'll see. I'm sure we can figure things out. Oh, they have an Ivern. Okay. Watch this. Coming in. Everything is good. All right. So if bad things usually happen, how does it happen?
Um, Early game usually because I just like mindlessly shove. That's one of my bad habits, I think. Yeah, and then the
Fair
other
enough.
one, I mean, I miss CS a lot, but that's kind of something I need to work on myself. You can't really verbally tell me how to CS better.
True,
Uh,
true. I know since you actually mentioned shoving and CSing, it's actually interesting because a lot of players when they want to push, they'll end up missing some CS, right?
mhm.
So one strategy the Korean players do is, they're trying to like push super hard, but when your minion's getting close to dying, they'll stop what they're doing and take their time to last hit. What am I watching here? Oh my god.
I
Did that just
don't,
happen?
I don't really remember the content of these games. I just kind of pick some from my bots.
What the
So
fuck?
some,
Okay, good shit, good shit. You just right click the shit out of him. Good stuff, good stuff.
mhm.
But yeah, one thing you can do is take your time when a minion's getting low while you're pushing. But honestly, CSing is just like it's just whatever, it's just the thing you practice. Oh, we can talk
Mhm.
about this a little bit real quick since you play Jinx. Do you
Okay.
know where they come out when they TP?
Behind? No.
Okay, okay, no worries, no worries. This is easy. Actually, once you learn this, you'll know it
Okay.
forever.
Is it
So,
really the same spot every time?
okay, yeah. So you know where their nexus is, right? Their nexus is like over here.
Yeah.
You draw a line from the nexus, so like this, to whatever they're TPing to. So he's gonna appear right here,
Oh, so
right?
it's okay.
Well, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let me show you. Boom. See that spot? So
Mhm.
just for future reference, since you do play a champion with a trap. So
Yeah, that is really useful.
fast forward. Good shit, good shit. Wow, this game is free as fuck now. How can you lose? Okay, let's
Yeah, I
keep
probably should have
going.
picked a different one. I didn't remember that this one was such a. I think that this one was a stomp. I don't know if we threw it all on this
That's
one.
fine. That's fine. Honestly, it's like it's less about like good games, bad games, and more about average games, right? Like this is very telling. For example, let me show you. Let me show you here. Let's talk about this real quick. What do you think? Let's talk about this gank.
Should he have gone for me, not the Janna? Or should we just have ran right away?
Let's just take a look at like our actions here, right?
I missed the trap.
Mm-hmm.
I might have been able to kill Ivern. I don't know.
Okay, how do we do it? What do you think? You've seen this. You've seen this before. You've seen this movie before, right? How do we kill Ivern?
I think if I started hitting him earlier, I probably could have killed him. Maybe.
I mean, you hit him pretty early,
the traps.
Right? Yeah, the traps part was interesting. Why? How do we make sure traps do what we want?
Well, don't throw them on top of him while he's walking towards you first.
That's true, right? Because
yeah.
If you want to throw the traps here, you'd have to it's like a wall, right? You could do this.
Yeah.
But let's say he's showing up and we're not prepared for this. Like we can make a habit of just save it, right? No problem.
Yeah.
But not necessarily a big deal. I think, right? I think it's more of you tried to turn. It's really good. You're focusing one guy. That's actually really good. But it couldn't happen. Janet died. It's not really your fault, right? Overall, pretty good. If there's anything to change, it would be the trap placement, right? Or how you use traps. So it's like for most Jinx players at this elo, it's like a knee-jerk reaction, right? Something happens, you throw the trap out.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So one thing we might be seeing is, how can we effectively... Oh, let's talk about this too. How can we effectively use traps? Let's talk about this too, actually. All right, why are we talking about this here?
Right here?
Yeah. Section.
I could use them I could throw them in the bush to make sure I'm not getting ganked or...
Well, like this picture here, right? This freeze frame.
Okay.
What happens if you base here?
I lose those minions when they push into tower.
Is this is this something you want? Is it worth a base? That's the question. Is 6 minions worth a base?
I only have 600.
Exactly, right? So that's something you can also take a look at too, is how can we maximize their income on this champion? Because Jinx is strong at how many items?
Like 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. How the hell do we get there ASAP, right? So
yeah,
this is one of those ways.
Farm as much.
Yeah, we need so one thing you might want to look at is base timing, right? It's always a question of you want to base, right? And then you say, can they punish? If they push in, what happens? And then, can you stay, right? Do you think Ivern's diving you? I think they can't dive you, so you could just no problem staying, right? So it's always like a trade-off, right? Every time you base, you're like, oh, what are we losing? What's the opportunity cost of basing? But again, a small thing I think at this elo, right? Oh my god, this snipe. Let me watch this. Oh my god, you're crazy. Holy shit, that was insane. Wow. How do you lose games? Okay, let's keep going. I'm sure we'll see some interesting things here because you have 2 deaths, right? Okay, so far so good. Oh, Monka. It's not bad. Katarina just kills everyone here. Good shit. Fast forward. Oh, wait, what? Nice try, I guess. Feels bad. Sure. So far, so good, right? Do you have any questions?
Not right now. I probably will at the end. I'm just trying to listen for now.
Yeah, we were just seeing some... I mean, it's pretty good, right? Like, you play like this every game, you'd be happy with this result, right?
Yeah.
I think so, too. I'd be pretty satisfied with what's going on here. Sure. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Is that invisible?
Is one invisible?
Is Yumi Q? Yeah, that's actually bullshit.
It went through the wall. God. I guess if it's in the fog, you can't see it.
Yeah, feels bad. You want what's something interesting here, by the way? What do you think?
Random traps again.
Yeah, it's like panic, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a knee-jerk reaction right now. That might be something you want to look at. Like if it gets you killed later, that might be something you want to make a habit for. But like, how would you want to use your traps here? Or do you even want to use your traps here?
I mean, I could save them or try to throw them when she has tornado on them.
Yeah, something along those lines, right? Or if Ezra E's forward, what are you gonna do with traps?
I can throw them where he's trying to E into, or protect myself, I guess.
Yeah, something along those lines. You can put it behind him so he can't run away, right? But if you like don't have a reason to trap, it's oh my god, this is free. Oh no!
Oh no! I question mark ping myself. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Let's rewatch this. Alright, do you think this is a problem?
I mean,
does it happen often? Does it happen often? What do you think?
No, not often.
Okay,
I just got.
You got hyped.
I was
know?
excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you already know what to do here, right? Where the trap placement is. That's fine. Fast forward.
Yeah, the teleport.
Good. Going home. We can talk about this a little bit too. Actually, back it up. So we're staying for plates here, right? Okay, that's fine. And we got this plate, and we're going home. Okay, no, right, we good here.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch this. There's a lot of action going on. Holy shit. I think this guy's just dead. I don't know where he's going. Nice zap into ulti, soon TM. Maybe not. You see a common denominator though, right? In your team fighting. What is it? In your PvP experience.
In my PvP experience.
Yeah. That was a nice ulti, by the way.
I feel like I get kind of scared to stop fights, and then the traps, like you were pointing out, sometimes I just throw them down for no reason.
Right. Now let me show you something very interesting here, right? So let's pretend we have traps this fight. How would this be different? Let's say you don't use traps.
I wouldn't have to worry about Warwick being on me. At least less likely.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you just trap yourself. So we're seeing an idea where maybe you should just hold on to it until you have a good usage for it, right? Instead of using it at the first opportunity, right? Because you put traps here, it's like it's not gonna do anything, of course, right?
Yeah.
So easy tip is like use it to make a wall to stop the follow up, right? Or use it on yourself to stop the engage. That's probably the two easiest usage, or two common usages of trap that's really good. So it's not like the idea is bad here, right? You're like, oh, we're like kind of cutting things off, but you want to like put it in between them so that when they're engaging, the rest of the team can't follow up. And then it's like, oh, if you're not sure, what's the default?
Just hold on to them, I guess.
Yeah, just straight up don't use it, right?
Yeah.
Also, is this a bug? Did you see that? Look at the Ezra ulti here. You know what happened?
What?
You see that Ezra ult? It looks like it hits you guys, right?
Yeah, but it didn't do anything to Janna.
Right, because he was knocked up by the Janna NATO. So it was like a visual bug. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Sure. Let's watch his team fight. But yeah, you just didn't have traps in this fight, right? So that's what feels bad, man.
Yeah, and I also got too close a little at the end.
Oh, we're going for the reset.
And then I ran into the bush.
Yeah, this is actually really interesting. All right, so let's talk about this. There's also another mechanic we can talk about here. So, what do you think the what's the problem here?
I need to just use minigun and hit the Ezreal.
Yeah, use minigun, right?
Yeah.
So, switch to minigun when you can, I guess, is a big one. But I think traps is easier to work on. One of these two, we're looking at two ideas so far. Mechanics. It's all mechanics so far, I think. Besides the whole you based and lost the wave. Minigun switch and trap usage. You know, how can we change some habitual defaults? Let's keep going though. This game is like, you know, even though sometimes, you know, it could be better, it's not bad, right? So I'm curious to see how you lose games in the other two games. So,
yeah, I don't know if there's much more to watch here. I think we just keep killing them until we win.
Yeah, I just want to see where you die the next time, and then we probably can move on to the next one. You already know what I'm gonna say here, right?
Just W behind her when she's autoing it.
Wait. No. The other one.
The other one, oh, the random traps again
Yeah.
behind her.
You already know, right? It's like, oh, how come we don't trap RE here? It's because it'll never work, right? So in this case, how do we use it here? If we head onto it, we held onto it.
I would just throw it on top of myself now to stop Ari from dashing into me.
You could, but you know, if you do like this, what is Ari gonna do?
I mean, she could still reach me. I could throw it onto the Ivern, I guess, to stop them from running in.
You see this, right? So
Yeah.
easy way to think about it is like it's a wall. You're building a wall. You're building the Trump wall, so you can't get past, right? Without stepping on it. Or you beat the engage. So if you take a look at this and you're trying to trap RA, that's beating the engage, right? But we know that this is impossible. So we can put it for the other one, which is beat the follow up, right? So our team can't follow up. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. What else is going on here, by the way?
The W.
I mean, sure, W is kind of like Monka-esque, but
I feel like if I just ran up, I wouldn't have died as well. Maybe.
Okay, why is this fight doomed? Good question.
Because Cat was already dead, but then me and Jana tried to join anyway.
It's kind of hard to see with the map cover, but how many people do you have here?
Oh, we can also see our top laner's top, and there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, so it's like a 3v4 right now, right? Because someone's just doing something here. So let's say how come you guys fought anyways though? What's the habit here?
We saw the Yuumi and we're like, oh, it's a free kill.
Yeah, you saw Yuumi, you're like, let's fucking kill this guy, and then you guys have less people, so you just auto lose, right? There's honestly nothing you can really do here, right? Like mechanically speaking, let's say you play this mechanically perfectly. Do you think you can do anything here? Oh my god, you died. Yeah, so legit impossible, right? So what's a good habit you can input here? Okay, how do we solve this problem? How do we solve this problem of 3v4?
Just don't fight unless we see all of them.
Well, let's say your whole team is here. What's wrong with fighting?
We don't have vision on their area of this part.
Well, I mean, let's say you know it's just Yuumi and Ezreal.
Okay.
And you saw them topside, and you know where Ezreal is. You can still fight, right?
Right.
Like, what's the main problem? Is it vision that's the problem? Did you lose because you guys had no vision, or what? Like, why is vision important, I guess?
Because we don't know where Yumi's teammates are.
Okay. So if you don't know where the teammates are, what do we assume?
That they're probably around nearby.
Yeah, we have to assume worst case scenario, right? So for us, our team, we know exactly where our team is, right? So you can count however many people are here. So easy tip is like, if they're within 1 lane's distance, they can get here in time, right? And the enemy team is worst case scenario. So if you don't see them, 4 people or 5 people, right? So that's the easy math. So when do we look at the map to calculate this? What's a good time?
Right before we want to fight. We want to see if we have numbers before we try to engage.
Yeah, exactly, right? So right before you want to fight. So let's like whip out an example here. I'll just pick any of these.
Okay.
Boom. How about this? That's where the mid game is where we at. Okay. What happens if a fight breaks out mid?
Kha'Zix and Jace aren't there, and then Brand is dead, and then you can't see 2 of their teammates. So probably gonna be a lose. Probably.
Yeah, 2v4, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if a fight breaks out? What do I do?
Probably just try not to get involved. Just be like,
yeah, we need to run. Yeah, we need to run like hell, right? So that's the idea, right? Is you think if something could happen here, you count your people really quick, and then everyone who's missing, right? 2v4, instant, and I'll tell you what to do. So you look at this. I know we can't see the map, but if you, I would assume that Nunu's like topside or something. So it'd be, you look at the map here. You have 3 people. They have 4 people. Yeah, 4 people. Could be 4 people, right? So we don't want to fight this guy, right? Unless Katarina can one shot. That's kind of like the main a main problem at this rank is for sure 4v5 stuff. So that might be something we're seeing here. It might not be like mechanics as the main issue. It could be like, oh, something happens and you come help the fight because you feel like you need to in solo queue, and then you guys all get shit on and you just lose the game, right?
Right.
That's a common problem in the diamond elo. So, okay, let's watch this one. See what's going on here. I think
This
landing is
game-
pretty legit.
I think I remember this game was like a mess early, then we like kind of started to come back, and then we still lost. I think.
Interesting. Wow, that was a really good follow up. 10 out of 10. Taps, auto attack, cancel W. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this. Don't know where the jungler is, but hope he's not bot, right?
Right.
Okay, okay. Free kill. Nice, nice try on the traps. Okay, it's okay. I saw the idea, right?
Right.
We can actually come up with trap ideas. Okay. What do you think? How do you play this better?
The Janna's already dead, so I could save them to try to trap the Twitch.
True, you could do that. But let's say you want to trap Janna here. What's the best time to do so?
Closer to the end of the Morg binding, so the CC is longer, right?
But how long is Jinx arm time? Like an eternity, right?
Yeah.
So usually it's best for, on bind, snare, root, whatever. Like you did on the Twitch here. Yeah, right away, right?
Okay.
That's the first thing you want to look for. Because like you're not winning by a margin of like an auto attack. So if you miss an auto attack, it's fine, right? It's just we need to land everything, we're good to go. No problem.
Okay.
But that's just small things, small details. It didn't even matter. It's probably not even gonna matter, but it's just like easy trap ideas you could look into, right? When in doubt, we hold on to it. And then if we have combo, immediate combo and or trap TP, right?
Right.
But it's not really like something that's gonna lose you the game, honestly. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, feels bad. Oh, you actually got her. Is this free as hell or what? It's not free. We're fucking dying. Okay, let's talk about this. What do you think?
Okay, we get the Janna, and then Twitch starts hitting Morg. I guess if I just kept hitting the Janna, I could have killed her and then turned on Twitch. But when I saw the Twitch hitting my support, and I was like, oh no, I gotta help her. But I probably should have just killed the Janna, or if she had flash, I could just flash on her.
Yeah, how do you kill Janna here?
Just keep autoing her, right?
What is Janna gonna do?
She's gonna run. I think she still has flash too. I don't think she used it before.
She's gonna walk away, right? So how do we kill her?
Not just running at her and autoing?
We can't. It's like impossible, right? You can't.
She's too fast.
It's legit impossible. All right, so that's probably another problem, right? Let's back it up.
Should I just not have committed to the Janna?
Well, how come you couldn't kill her?
I mean, I turned off her because I turned on the Twitch, but...
Check it out.
Okay.
How do you do damage in lane as Jinx?
Auto attacks. W.
Is it auto attacks? Where's your main damage come from?
My rockets, right? Or...
I don't think rockets really do anything, right? Let's say you gotta kill a Draven. How do you do it? You're gonna auto attack him?
And EW.
EW. Alright. Tell me about your EW here.
Well, I W'd first when she was already CC'd. If I held the W, I could have slowed her after she wasn't CC'd by Morg anymore.
True. Well, in terms of like default follow-ups that we talked about, what do we know? How do we follow up on our teammate here?
I can put the traps on top of her because she's already snared.
Yeah, and then once they're trapped, then you can hit them with a W, right? It's like trap first seems like a easy habit you can do to make sure that you're not like randomly missing out on kills, because even though you did land the traps, we missed the zap because we couldn't see her, right? Because it feels bad. And she can actually flash this, by the way. I think you've seen that before, right?
But even Yeah, I guess also if I put the traps in first, I would have had vision.
Yeah, yeah. It's always trap first. Basically, it's just trap first always, right?
Mm,
And then let's talk about this part here. This is it feels bad, right?
yeah.
Is there anything you want to change here, or is it just doomed?
I mean, I could have tried to keep killing the Gianna, but Camille was right there, so I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
sure.
no way, right? There's no way.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just doomed. All right. So have we seen this before? What is this called?
Mm,
Check it out. What's about to happen? What do you do?
yeah. Check the map.
Okay. It's doomed because I don't know. Apparently, jungle's not here, right? So when you're fighting, it's like, what's the important part to remember? Let's say the mechanics are perfect and we're trapped first and we zap and all that stuff.
Okay.
What do we now want to think about?
If the jungler is gonna come to try to turn the fight in their favor.
Yeah, exactly, right? So then you would know that, oh, we're just trying to hit and run here. We're not trying to like full on commit unless you can kill her and get away with it, right? So
Yeah.
it seems like map awareness is something you might want to look at in terms of building habits, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we're like at this stage. And we see Salah's mid.
Okay.
Right? And then what do we think here?
That means that if we go in, Silas won't be nearby to help if we need it.
Right. So it's 2v3.
Yeah.
Right. That's all you need to know. And then you can play you can play differently, right? As long as you know it's 2v3 going into it, you will play this much differently, right?
Yeah.
Because honestly, this Camille could have just been like doing this the whole time and it's just like, oh, better jungler wins, right?
Oh no.
So yeah, it seems like if there are big events in your games, it usually comes down to 4v5 ideas. It seems like, and sometimes mechanics. But do you want to see like examples of Jinx mechanics, or are you know what that looks like, right?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, let me see. I got folders here. Keep playing this. Oh, I'm looking for this stuff. Let's go home after you push. Good. Where did all this stuff go? Let's forward here real quick. Yeah, this feels bad, right?
Never lucky.
Never lucky. What do you think?
I was watching. Okay, this is actually something that I do a lot, and I said it on stream today. I was like, okay, I need to stop watching the lane while I'm walking back to lane and backing. Yeah. I actually died of that like one in every like 15 games or something.
Yeah, they're just legit waiting for you, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right? And I just didn't even see until I'm like half dead.
Yeah. Remember, what do we assume once we What should we assume, I guess, as we're coming to lane? Remember, before everything, before all this fighting stuff happens, what's like the first priority, I guess?
Thinking about where their jungle might be.
Yeah, how many people are down here, right? So that's definitely something you might want to be looking at, because it's like impossible to play essentially, right? Okay. Where are my trap mechanics? Yeah, this feels bad. Okay, let's look at this. I don't know what this is, but I caught a good follow-up example, so it must have a good trap. Okay, take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Oh, you throw it out right before the thing's gonna root.
Do I throw it right before, or what do you think?
I guess it's the time when it roots.
That was actually a mistake, right? Why is this a mistake? If you throw it out before the root, why is this a mistake?
Is it because it takes a little bit of time for the traps to set up?
Okay, so what happens if they're not rooted and you already threw your traps?
Then you don't have them, or it's not gonna hit.
Yeah, how come? Like, what can they do?
They could flash.
Yeah, exactly, right? They're just gonna flash. So, right after the CC is when you throw the trap. When you're basically is when you're convinced, or maybe you know they have no flash or something, right? But you see how like you're not killing her by getting like free extra autos in, right? It's like, oh, if you land everything, she's donezo, right? Actually done so. So, let's see. Let me see what this is. This should be interesting. We're gonna look at trap usage here. Do. Sure. I was taking forever to get to the play. Oh, it feels bad. Wow, I didn't really do anything here, huh? Okay, this one sucked. Let's keep going.
I mean, you zoned Pike.
Let's pretend we didn't see that.
Alright.
Poor trap usage. You can do all that. I'm sure you can do all that. That's not really a problem. I just wanted to see if there were any good trap usage ideas. Okay, let's take a look at this. Sure. I think you're like jungler into it or something. Fast forward. Waiting for them to push. Sure. This feels bad. Okay. What do you think?
Random traps again.
Right. So if there's like a habit that you might want to be looking at for your a mechanical habit you want to look at, what is it?
Throwing out the traps when panicking.
Yeah. When are we panicking?
I guess usually just when I see them running at me, I'll just throw them out in front of myself.
Right, exactly. So now if the trigger is a fight just happened, right, and they're running at you, and you feel the urge to trap, what do you do instead?
Hold on to them until I see a chance.
Yeah. Hold on to it for combo, right? Or they're trying to get away, or they're trying to chase you, right? Something along those lines. But you want to hold on to it, right? So that's kind of like an easy thing you could implement now. Wow, what the hell did I just watch? No, your Morgana's trolling. No. Okay, free ulti here. Oh no, it's a disaster. All right, what do you think? Talk about this.
Flashed over the traps. I don't really like. You say that there's a chance to ulti there, but he had the shield on him, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was a maybe, but it didn't really actually end up happening, right?
I mean, it wouldn't have hurt to have tried, I guess.
What do you think here? Don't think about like situational stuff, like in terms of like, oh, in this specific thing. Think about like, you change your habits. What habits can you change here to help you make sure that the future games go well, or future fights go better? Here's a hint. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, I could have. Well, Morg hit the binding, so if I had the traps when she hit it,
yeah. You see, it's like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like we somehow we end up playing the game without an ability, actually, right? So zap usage, pretty good, right? Ulti usage, pretty good, but something keeps happening to our traps, where it's a big feels bad. There's not much you can do if you ended up wasting it. Oh, and this is a tragedy.
Yeah, and then wasted flash.
No, where are you going? Feels bad. What do you think here?
If I just stayed under tower, I probably had a better chance to live.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? But it's okay. I think you want to fix the things earlier first. This is like not something that will happen most games, right? So we're not really concerned about that. Wait, did you ulti someone here? Oh, snipe. Oh, does this hit? I think she's gone.
Yeah, this one didn't hit.
She's gone. Nice
she ran back.
Yeah, she came back to help fight. Sure. Sure. You're afraid of Twitch. Yeah, you got countered here. It feels bad. Ooh, we have Infinity Edge though. Okay. See what else is going on here. Oh, we're fucking dead. Yeah, what do you think?
I didn't have my Morg, so I probably shouldn't have walked up at all since I didn't see Twitch. Yeah.
That's about it, right? So.
Yeah.
Problem or not a problem? What do you think?
I think it is a problem because the more kills he gets, the harder it is for me to do anything.
Well, I mean, like in terms of, does this happen usually?
No, I don't usually do things like that against a Twitch. I think I was just autopiloting.
Sure. Well, is this something similar to something we saw in these.
Yeah, walking back to lane and watching the lane instead of myself.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you're not sure, if you're just coming into lane and stuff, what are we looking for? What's like worst case scenario?
The Twitch is there again, and the Camille's there again.
Yeah. So instead of Twitch and Camille, it's basically everyone that's missing is coming bot, right?
Yeah.
So that might be a map awareness might be something you want to work on in terms of like macro stuff, and then the mechanical stuff is just trap stuff, right?
Right.
Okay, fast forward, fast forward. Easy tower. Oh my god, you guys are going another. Hold up. Is this the thing? Oh, fat ulti.
But yeah, you can't see. He had 1,000,000 health Janus shield. But yeah,
I saw.
It should have worked out.
Oh, okay, nice. You guys are dying, by the way. Here comes the ASOL. You need to run.
And then the Moonner came.
Yeah. What do you think here? There's a few things going on here, but okay, let's watch this.
If I was closer, I could have tried to trap.
Do you think traps are fine? Here?
I kind of just got lucky that she ulted into them. Normally, she'd probably just walk around them.
So what do we do instead?
Hold on to them again?
Yeah, okay, it's easy. Hold on until combo, or to trap yourself, or to trap the engage. All right, one of these three. All right. So if it's like not one of these three very good uses, then we'll say it probably wasn't a good trap, right? Okay, what's the other thing going on here as well that we kind of talked about last game?
The Riven is top right now.
Yeah. So what happens if you guys fight?
Then it's 4v5.
It's fucking doomed.
Yeah. Especially they have ASOL Qwelz.
Yeah, so it's just I mean, it felt like there was nothing you could do essentially, right?
Yeah.
Because there literally was nothing you could do, right? So how do we know if fight's about to break out? Pause.
We can't see any of them on the. I mean, it has a map cover, but I assume we didn't see any of them on the map, so they're probably on their way.
Why are they on their way?
Because we're 4 pushing mid all the way pushed up, and they know we don't have Riven.
Yeah, you're sieging, okay?
Yeah.
In solo queue, when do we siege?
When we're all 5 or when we have an advantage.
Ooh, let's say you had Riven here, right? What's the goal of sieging?
I mean, you want to get the tower.
Okay, in solo queue, how many times have you ever gotten the tower doing that?
I guess not very many.
Yeah.
When it's in this type of situation.
Legit never happens, right?
Yeah, the ARAM.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you guys just waste time going mid, nothing happens. Someone randomly gets caught. It's like, oh, like it's not very consistent, right? The idea isn't very consistent, right? So sieging in solo queue is usually a no-no, right? Unless you're trying to do what? Let's say, what's a good enough advantage to siege?
They have a couple people dead.
Yeah.
Or they're all wasting their time doing something else on the map.
All right, when it's basically free, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I want you to think you siege if you're trying to bait a fight like this, right? The only reason why this didn't work is because you have 4 people and they have 5 people. So sieging is like asking to think about it this way. Sieging is asking to fight. Like, okay, let's say this is Inferno Dragon. The 4 of you are Inferno Dragon, Riven's top. What happens if you start it?
They're just gonna engage on us and take the dragon. Exactly.
Now, let's say it's Baron. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you hit the tower. It's the same thing. Think of like tower as like an objective. Like if you try and siege, like starting dragon, starting Baron. I think is a really good way to think about it, right? Because now it becomes obvious that it's impossible. What are you supposed to do, right? And then how come they took your tower? Check it out.
Because we're all dead, so they actually have a chance to take it.
This is actually solo queue in a nutshell. Whatever team is trolling by sieging is the one that's gonna. It's ironic, right? The team that's trying to get the tower is the one that loses their tower. So
the NA ARAM.
Yeah, don't siege, Sieging is like fucking doomed unless you guys have a plan. So okay, let's keep going. Okay, what about this? You guys are the one with 5 people this time, right?
Traps again.
Well, what are you trying to do by the traps here?
I was trying to block Twitch off from walking after us still, but his ult range is long, so it's I don't know.
I think that's good, right? Or what are our good uses of traps? We have combo with team.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other two uses are what?
To block people off, and then to protect myself, like put them on top of myself.
Yeah. Stop engage. And
Yes.
then stop the follow up if they get the
Yeah.
engage off, right? So
Right.
in this case, we're just trying to stop Twitch's engage here, right? No problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if there is a problem here, what is it?
We didn't respect the Twitch, first of all.
Yeah, what are we trying to do here?
Don't really know. We're just ARAMing again.
Yeah, we're just like, oh shit. We're like trying to help Zyre or something, but it's like not possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the whole team's dying. You're dead as hell.
So then, in that case, like, if my whole team goes mid, so then what should I just try to farm a side lane? Like, I like, it is like a nice solo cute ARAM. Like, when my team goes all mid, I honestly don't know what to do, because if I go to the side lane, then it's like, they're gonna come kill me, most likely.
Let's take one of these games.
Okay.
Yesterday, what's 20 hours ago? It would be 12. It would be noon, right? Where'd I go? On 14-1. Jesus Christ. Okay. This might not be the best example. Just watch these. Fast forward to the mid game. What's the goal of ADC in the mid game? What do you think? We need to make money, right?
Yeah.
Let's say someone is mid, for example, right? One of your solo laners is mid. Then you have to go to a side lane, right? Let's say it's not safe. So you're like, what do I do?
Okay.
What do you think?
If you can't go mid, you can't go to. I mean, you can try to take jungle camps, but that's not
gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
that's probably not a good idea, right?
Not always an option. I mean, that's where I usually start to defaulting to grouping, but I know that that's a problem.
We're at 20 minutes, right?
Right.
Let's say we're here. Where do we go? We go bot because this is our own lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. We want our own lane's worth of farm.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say we finish the siege here. This is actually the great example, the siege thing here. What do you do after you take tower here? You have three options in terms of lanes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which one do you want? You have top, mid, and bot.
Probably top's Ribbon. Oh no, she's not running bot. Well, Mundo's pushing top. Okay, now she is running top.
Yeah, which one?
I guess I go bot now.
Yeah, that's fine, right? No problem.
Yeah.
Right, you got your own lane of farm. How come they can't stop you?
Because they have to deal with the mid wave now.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Okay.
And you're like, oh, if you think you need your support because they have like a Rengar or a Camille or whatever, you just come help me. You ping them for you to come help, right? So this is the thing, is the reason why before it was like we're at the tower and the Twitches are killing us and I couldn't go bot is because this thing happened beforehand, where there's some kind of like disaster due to decision making, and then we couldn't make our money because we tried to siege instead, and then a 4v5 broke out, right? So every time like disasters happen, it keeps piling up to the point where I can't go bot now. In this example, right?
Right.
So it's always like if there's a problem earlier in the game, you always want to try and fix those first. If it's like an easy problem to fix, right? Because now you have no choice. Now you gotta come in.
Now I lost the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're the ones sieging. You guys try and defend the siege, but then it was just doomed.
Yeah, gotcha.
They just killed everyone, right? So in this game, what do you think were the main issues?
Not being aware or respectful when running down lanes, mainly. Like getting caught. Well, I almost got caught bot twice by Camille, and then I did get caught by Twitch, and then mid we got caught.
Oh god, he's just killing everyone here. So when you can't see them, we have to assume worst case scenario, right? So it's like it seems like a map awareness kind of idea. Yeah, this is kind of too far gone.
Maybe tried so hard to live.
Maybe there's something you could do here. Let's take a look. There's still more we can do here for sure. This is actually really good that you didn't use your traps there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, nice try. What do you think about this?
If I set the traps forward, he wouldn't have been able to finish killing Morgana.
All right. Think about a wall. A wall. Connect it with like other walls here. Because this seems like it should hit him. But our Jinx players know that it just oftentimes doesn't work, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work all the time.
If you connect the wall like this, it'll always work. He has to go around, or he can't leave this way. He has to flash, right?
Right.
So you have the right idea. Like, we want to try and trap Twitch, but I think the execution, it might be something you want to look at. Right? Traps is not easy on this champion. Jinx traps are like hard to use because the arm time, it takes forever, right?
Yeah.
But it think of it as like an Anivia wall. Let me see if I have a good example. There we go. How about this? No, this is not it. Not it. This is not it. Wait, hold up. I think this is it. Oh, I had a Jinx team fight somewhere. Now I'm sad. Okay, whatever. Oh, I don't know where I put those. Maybe I can dig for it later so I can show you. But traps are like, if you play without traps, a lot of times it's doomed, right? Like, look at this. You put the trap down, free reset, right? That's actually really good. Good trap on Zanya. So yeah, if there are any mechanical issues, it's just trap usage, I think. The main problem has been you don't know where they are. Some fight breaks out and it's doomed, right? And it feels like you couldn't have done anything. That's usually a main problem at this elo. It's just 4v5 was impossible. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is 5v5. Oh shit, free kill. Well, you guys are coming back. Trap combo. Wow. What do you think? 10 out of 10 or what?
It's like a 7. I didn't use W, but I guess I didn't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then you didn't stay. Look at this. When you have traps and you combo, look how it seems super easy, right? But every time you used it and then you got nothing out of it, it seemed like it's really hard to do stuff. So it's not really like you don't know how to do it. It's like, how do you make sure you're kind of adjusting the habit of throwing it out immediately so you miss your opportunity, right?
Right.
Okay. So it's basically, fight breaks out, you feel like you want to trap, don't use it yet, right? Wait till your perfect moments. Fast forward. You guys can actually win. Don't just don't die to Twitch here, right? Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Actually interesting. What do you think?
I shouldn't have been waiting there for something to happen when I knew that Twitch was missing.
How come?
Because 2 of our teammates are topside.
Yeah, see, you already know, right?
Yeah.
What is this? How many people are here?
3.
3v4, right? So
yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, is this how possible is it to win this?
Like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, it's like basically not possible. You need like Morgana has to bind Twitch or something. I don't know. It's just not happening, right? So it's very much it's not like the mechanics are holding you back, right? It's more like there's a situation going on, but we don't know how many people are here or what the situation is, but you try and fight anyways, and it's just not possible on Jinx. Because you know that once you get caught on Jinx, there is nothing you can do. Unless you're obscenely fed and you're like lifesteal your way out. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. It seems to be the theme of these games, which is good. Because as long as
it's nice to see stuff in common, because then at least I know what to work on.
Yeah, exactly. If you have like 10 different problems, okay, that's good, right? But if you have like one problem, it's really good. That way, once you start working on it, it's like really easy to work on, and you see direct improvements. Okay, let's take a look at this. We didn't get to see any team fighting like this, but yeah, what do you think?
Okay, I go for the Twitch, and then I hit the Mundo for some reason, even though Asol's right there and he's squishier. I guess I just tunneled on him. Okay, yeah, then I die to him. Dang, if I went for Asol, maybe we would have won that. Maybe.
Well, let's take a look here. Think in terms of like okay, what would you like to change here? Okay, actually first, what's the problem? What's the problem? Or problems?
I want to turn on ASOL. I don't think I need to be using rockets here. Is two of the things.
What's wrong with rockets?
I'm hitting a single target.
Isn't that fine? Are you just hitting him here? What do you think?
I mean, I ran into his spinny move. I actually don't know what it's called. Yeah.
How do we take 1,000 damage?
Standing in the spinny move.
Okay, what were you trying to do here?
I think I was like still tunneled on the moon node for some reason. Like it's one of those things where like you look back and you're like, I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh no, you definitely. I know what you're doing here. Okay, let me slow it down here. Let me slow it down here. I know exactly what you're thinking. All Jinx players are thinking this. These Zanyas, and what are you trying to do?
I'm waiting around to try to hit him when the Zanyas goes off.
Yeah, okay. And so why is this a problem?
Because I'm just taking free damage right now.
Right? So
yeah.
what should we be doing?
Standing back with Xayah and waiting.
Yeah, wait, no problem, right?
Yeah.
Stay safe still. And it's like because you clicked in, what happened?
I ended up dying.
Yeah. It feels bad, right? Because we're getting hit by ASOL thing and the Mundo thing. All right, let me see if this might help. Okay, take a look at this.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, now mechanically speaking, what's the difference? I wonder if I can slow this down.
Well, you went in, and I probably would have been too cautious to do that.
Yeah, I want you to pay attention to where my mouse is. I don't know if can you tell where it is, or is it a little too fast?
I can see.
Okay, so what's the difference?
You're manually clicking, and I'm attack moving for some of it.
Well, you're manually clicking here, right?
Right.
What happens when you're kiting on Jinx, right?
Right.
Where do you want to click after you auto attack?
I mean, it depends on if you're going in or running away, right? Or
yeah, what's default? What's default?
Probably click back.
Okay, kiting, right? So,
yeah, right.
Let's take a look. So here, where's your mouse?
It's going forward.
Well, like, it's like over here, right?
Right.
Let's say you want to go forward here. Where should it be?
Should be in the bush, not in the wall.
Okay, so like something like this, right?
Right.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Trying to click here, and then now we're trying to run. Where are we clicking?
I'm clicking back, and now I'm hitting the minions.
Right. So how do we make sure our movement is clean, or how do we improve our movement? I guess between auto attacks. Let me see if this is a hint. Actually important. I think this is actually an important Jinx thing, because if you have, let's say you have your passive on and this happens, it's a disaster, right?
Right.
Let me see. Okay, check this out. Just in slow mo. Okay, check out where he's clicking here.
Okay.
When he's not chasing. When he's chasing, you're doing the same thing. That's fine. No problem. Right?
Okay.
When he's not chasing, where is he clicking?
Away.
Like how close to his character is he clicking?
Very close.
It's actually like in this area, right? So I think if there is a problem with this team fight, it might be you were losing control of your character because you're trying
I
to.
click really far away.
Yeah, you're clicking so far away that
That's something
you
that's
couldn't
gonna be
recover
hard
in
to
time.
fix, but I never thought of it before.
Yeah. So here's like a let's see if we can see more examples here of team fighting. Because I had a bunch of these in my games. Let me see. Okay, check it out. This is really good. This is a good example. This is especially important when you get your passive, so you don't lose control, right?
Right.
So how close am I clicking when I'm using my auto attacks?
You're clicking really close to yourself when you're running away.
And we do it every single time after you auto attack, right? Every single time. That way you don't lose control. Because a lot of times at this elo as well, this will happen when you're clicking in and then you move out of position on accident, right? I don't think you're really trying to like go inside over there.
Yeah.
Oh no. And you guys lost. But I mean, like, here's the thing: is that it doesn't really matter for that team fight, but in the future team fights, it will matter, right?
Right.
So I think we're looking at PvP ideas in terms of mechanics with traps and or movement between auto attacks on Jinx. And then if it's not PvP, what is it? What do you think? Well, I guess it's all PvP, but if it's not mechanical, what's the idea? Oh wait, we got a kill here. What's the main problem if it's not mechanical? Other main
For
problem.
Jinx?
No. For things
just in
you want to
general?
work on. Yeah, for things you want to work on.
I feel like sometimes in the mid game, I kind of like I don't really know exactly what I should be doing right now. Like I know like farm, be ready for objectives and stuff like that, but sometimes I'm just like I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing right now.
Okay, we'll get to the part when we see the mid game, right? But remember our one example when we were sieging mid, right? How do we know that didn't make sense? What did you want to do as Jinx?
Should have just been farming at that time because the siege wasn't possible.
Right? Not only was the siege not possible, but what are you trying to do? You told me you were strong at how many items?
2 to 3.
So how do we get 2 to 3 items?
Farm.
So exactly. So it's like, oh, if I siege with my team, will that help me get the 2 to 3 items?
No.
Better than pushing out the side lane. It's like definitely not.
It's a lot slower.
Yeah, you legit can't get anything from sieging unless you guys, like you said, there were a bunch of people dead. Then you're like, oh, okay, let's go do that, right? So that's the idea. Is in your mid game, what do you think is good? Oh, I think that making money is good. Is there anything I can do to make money, right? And then if you have the decision to help a fight or make money, helping the fight better be better than you making money. Otherwise, you wouldn't go help, right?
Yeah, I have trouble weighing that choice sometimes because when I see my team like needs help, I'm like, oh, I should go help them without thinking like if it would be good for me as well. I think.
You know what's interesting? How do you know if you need help or not? How can you tell?
I mean, numbers again. Like
so it all ties in, right? So if it feels like you have trouble figuring it out, it's because we're missing man advantage habit here, right? Because without knowing how many people are here, you legit can't make a decision, right? You don't even get the chance to make a decision. So that's why the map awareness thing was really important. Is because, for example, you guys saw Yumi try to kill her. What happened?
We all got jumped on, but
just 3v4, right?
Are there not times where like if it's my team's 3v3, for example, and then there's not like 100% chance that they'll win it? I should go anyway, right? Because it'll turn the fight. Yeah.
Exactly. You should go, right? So you can maybe turn the fight or
make
it less.
But then if they're 2v3, I shouldn't bother if it's
if it's 1v3, if it's 1v3 and you show up, how many people are there?
Still just 2.
Yeah, so it's still losing, right? Still losing. So it's the idea of like consistency. The thing you do, how good is it on average, right?
Right.
So if you guys 4v5 on average is not good, right? You need something special for you guys to win a 4v5. I think you know what that looks like, right? You're like, oh, 5-man Orielty or some shit, right?
Right.
With Jinx, we probably don't have that, right? Unless you can kill someone for free with traps. I don't know. Not likely, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's kind of how you judge. Do I need a help? Is man advantage, right? How many people were here? Oh, nice. Jinx got the kill. Good shit.
Kill secure.
All kills belong to you, right? I think you already know what's going on here, though, mechanically, right? What's the thing here?
Traps again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You already
it's
know.
reoccurring.
Oh my! But it turned into 3 million IQ. It turned into 3 million IQ because Jarvan jumped into them. Holy shit. That's so funny. And we killed this Volibear too. Good shit. Here comes a Draven, by the way. Market
Oh
S.
no. I
Oh,
remember
that was so
this.
good. That was so good.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's a tragedy. That's actually so good. You didn't use your zap there because you didn't need to, right?
Yeah.
The moral of the story is, if you don't use your zap, like use your trap like you use your zaps. If you don't need it, we don't use it, and then we're good to go. Okay, fast forward, fast forward. This game's going well. How do you guys lose? Must be because 4v5. It has to be 4v5 or sieging, right?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what happened in this one.
Don't worry, you guys are gonna siege and then something bad happens or you get caught 4v5 or a team fight. You might lose control of your character and get caught that way, right? So
Yeah.
those are the top 3 things we saw, or top 2 things you could say we saw. And it's interesting because people play the exact same way every game in terms of habits, right? So that's why it's really interesting to see different people play. Is because you make that mistake one game, you know you're gonna make that mistake in like 10 different games. Okay, sure. How do we do a map awareness check here? What do you think? Fight's about to break out.
Well, we can see their junglers there, but can't see their top lane right now.
So, what do you think? Is he TPing? Question mark.
Possibly.
So that's like it's like okay, this is 3v3 unless he TPs. So if you think he's gonna TP, we can't do this, right? So every time a fight is about to break out, this is your time to input this map awareness habit, right? And then once you have gotten the basic down, which is team fight breaks out, look at the map, you can go more specific. Like for example, my jungle is ganking, look at the map, right? Anything like that. So it's basically like building a tower habit, a habit tower. It gets higher and higher until your map awareness is clean. Nothing happens without you knowing. So, okay, fast forward. Oh, this is good, man. You're strong against the Draven. This is basically you're gonna make him mauled essentially in team fights. Wait, where are you going? Oh, you guys went to clear woods. Okay, sure. Fast forward. Going dragon. Okay, yeah. What do you think? Is this something we talked about? This is interesting, right?
Right. We can't see all of them on the map.
Oh no. Oh no, it's fucking doomed. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, we shouldn't have started the dragon.
Okay, and we know this. How come?
Because we can't see all of them on the map. Cass is still mid, or Ka's top.
Well, if Kassadin is mid, can he get here in time?
Maybe, but not as quickly as their team necessarily.
Yeah, but he can come clean up, right? One lane's distance. They count as a person here, right? So, if you start a fight, if you start an objective, and it's 4v4, is this good?
No, because we're gonna take damage from the objective.
Right, so we just can't randomly start objective, right? And you know that if it's 4v5, if 4v4 is bad, you know 4v5 is omega doomed, right?
Yeah, I think this is one of those situations I was talking about where it's like, I don't really know exactly what I should do, but I want to help my team, because I remember that the Rek'Sai really wanted to do it, and I was like, I don't know.
He's trolling, he's trolling.
And
right?
then it happened.
Anytime your team wants to do something, you always fact check them.
Okay.
Because we pretend everyone's a monkey. They have no brain. It's actual facts in solo queue. Everyone is a monkey.
Okay.
Right? So he wants to call dragon. Okay, map awareness check. This is bad. 4v4. We're not doing this shit. You spam backping here, right? Okay. And you only ever like kind of trust your own judgment. Because if you like follow what they do and it turns into a disaster, it's like really hard to learn from that, right? Versus you call a Baron and it goes poorly. You're like, oh shit, why didn't it work? You can go back and study, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, anytime your team calls something, you always want to fact check. You actually want to do it. Yeah, you guys actually, I think you guys might have lost the game there. Oh, Jesus. It was going so well, too. Oh,
so
no.
So sad.
They're trolling here, right? Good shit, good shit. You can just wait for your Rek'Sai. Can you kill his ass? Oh, let's go, baby! Minigun crits. Easy clap. Good shit, good shit. Very nice. Yeah, I think the mechanics aren't really as important as the map awareness stuff we're seeing here, right? What do you think? What's going on here? Hold up. Where are we going?
I wish that I didn't have my map cover on.
Where are we going?
I don't know. To the fight.
I guess we did get here, so that's pretty good. Damn, you're actually psychic. How'd you know it's
I should
happening?
have just used my ult.
Oh,
I'm dead.
yeah. What do you think? Okay, yeah. This is the consistency we talked about, right?
Right.
What's going on here?
I see that they're losing the fight 2v3, and then I run in to join.
Okay, back it up. Here, boom.
Okay.
If you show up, what are the chances? Okay, you have two options here,
Yeah,
right? What are your two options?
I can join the fight or I can go farm bot.
Yes. Okay. And you tell me, what do we know is good on ADC? We need to make money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe win fights. So, if you show up mid, what are the chances you're gonna get something out of 10?
Pretty low. Like
I have
1.
no clue, right?
Yeah.
Actually, in fact, I've tried this so many times that I know it's like a 10 out of. I mean, sorry, not a 10 out of 10. It's like a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Right? It's RNG. That's actually RNG. You coin flip. This is why people complain about the game. It's like, oh, I feel like the game is coin flip. It's because they're doing stuff like this, right? You have no idea what the outcome is. But if you go push bot, how many times can you get that wave out of 10?
10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 times. It can't stop you, right? So if you go to a fight, what's the kind of the most important idea, I guess, you want to help? It has to be better than what?
Has to be better than the other thing I'd get, so the CS.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, it was 4v4, but what went wrong?
I think I ran in too far, didn't use my ult. And then Karma also wasn't there, but I think that they were missing someone as well.
Yeah, they're missing Draven, right?
Right, yeah.
So, what do we know about flash play on Jinx? If you flash and it doesn't work, what happens?
Should just leave, right?
Is this something we saw earlier? Remember your flash play earlier? I don't know if you remember in the game 1.
The one under the tower.
Yeah, the one under the tower, right? How clean does your flash play have to be?
Very clean.
Exactly. It's
like
squeaky
100%
clean,
secured,
right?
yeah.
You see this? You're trying to hit the Jarvan.
Yeah, and then it hits the Syndra.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be squeaky clean. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to make flash play, I think it's really good that you're looking for it. You just need to be patient. Be a little bit more patient, and you just make sure it works essentially. Because like you get really excited. I think you get really excited, like most players do, when you see a play, and then if you go for it too early, and then the execution's not quite there, it's not gonna work, right?
Right.
So that might be something you want to look at too. Is just flashing it. But I think it's really good. It's really good that you're looking for the play. You can say, oh, I should ulti and stuff, right? But I think overall the overall ulti is pretty good. So I'm not really concerned about that. Is he going? Someone called surrender vote. Wow, they're Omega tilted. Nice trap, nice trap. Good combo. Okay. How do we know we want to help this fight? Off the top of your head.
The numbers look even to start.
5v4, right?
Yeah, and then Cass is also collapsing.
So we want to help, no problem. Sure. I don't know where this Rez is going, but he's trolling. Nice ulti. Wow, that was really good. Nice zap too. Look at this. Look at these mechanics. Wow. As long as it's not traps, there are no problems with mechanics, right?
But the traps.
Yeah, the trap. You like play the game without a trap half the time, so that's kind of funny. Yeah. So it's easy. Just work on trap mechanics, okay?
Okay.
Honestly, you're not even having any movement problems. Maybe that was like a one-off thing in the that team fight that you lost bot lane, right? Next to your tower. Maybe that's like a one-off thing because you're not really having that problem at all.
It does happen other times, but this game's going okay.
Yeah, if it's like a habitual problem, then you know how to fix it, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't really stop this Baron. That's fine. Wait, hold on, how did Rex say that? Back it up. Someone trolled here. Oh my god, did I miss all this? What happened here?
I think she tried.
Let's talk about this. We're gonna talk about this over and over and over and over again until every time it happens in the game you get triggered, right? When you see this happen, what's going on here? What's the situation? Off the top of your head.
Okay, so there's 4 of us. Kha'Zix is pushing top.
Yeah.
And then there's 5 of them on Dragon. So we should not go in.
Yeah, what's Right? It's 4v5. You guys fight. What's the average outcome?
We're gonna lose, so...
Fucking doomed, right?
Yeah.
So what should we do instead?
Well, I mean, I see in my head here I want to help my team, but I should just go bot and get the farm or go mid.
Right? You can also do what besides bot?
Mid?
Yeah,
No.
mid. You
Yeah,
can go mid as well, right?
Yeah.
And if you can win a 4v5 at Dragon, how do you do it?
We need to wait for them to start it, which they're doing. And then we need a good engage. But
oh, you guys are engaging? If you guys engage, what happens? Look at this team comp. What kind of engage do you need to win a 4v5?
We don't have like a Oriole or like a Malphite or anything, so...
You need a 5-man Rek'Sai knockup. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but that would be insane. That would be a Reddit play right there. Right? So... Yeah, it's not really possible here, right? So, the only way to win this is Omega kiting, right? But how come this is not consistent? What are they just gonna do after they get the dragon?
They're just gonna back off.
Yeah, they're just gonna go push mid. They're gonna leave. They're not gonna try and chase, right? They already got the dragon. So
yeah,
that's how we know that when we're seeing our situations here, like we're kind of given a choice, and you always choose help the team. But in fact, helping the team is making yourself strong, right? And not trying to help this. This is actually impossible. I don't know what you're supposed to do here, right? So think about it this way: helping yourself is helping the team, right? Unless you can somehow make sure you can influence the outcome of this team fight, right? But it was 45, so not possible. And then how did they get Baron here? Figure it out. What do you think?
Rek'Sai was dead, so they just went and did it, and we didn't have anything to contest it.
Right? How come we can't go check? How come we can't stop them?
Cause our wave's pushing now.
Yeah,
but
how come the wave's pushing?
It before.
Exactly. So you see, it's like a chain reaction.
Dragon. Yeah.
It's a chain reaction, right? So that might be a main thing to look at, right? Map awareness and then decision making based off map awareness, right?
Right.
Because this is just you also can't do anything here, right? So if it felt like you couldn't do anything for the last 2 minutes, it's because we try to do something that on average is never gonna work. Yeah. 4v5 at the dragon, Omega doomed, right? If they were a 4v4, I would totally try and stop the dragon, right? No problem. Or if it's 5v5 with the dragon, we can totally stop it. Oh, this is really good. You're farming here. That's 10 out of 10. And we get our items. Good. You actually need a... oh, no. You probably didn't want the QSS, right?
Right. I think I got it because I kept having trouble with Rise snaring me, but I probably shouldn't have been close enough for him to do that anyway.
Yeah. You're trying to Omega rocket him, right?
Right.
If there's not really anything to QSS here, but... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have Omega play and you flash in, he roots you, QSS, right? something along those lines. You probably want a Hex Drinker here, I think. So
yeah, they have 2 AP carries.
Oh, nice zap. That was a really good zap. Wait, what happened to your traps? I was gonna say you did a really good job holding on to it, but you didn't have it. What happened?
I think I threw them because I was like, oh, now they're gonna try to get Kha'Zix, but...
Okay, just don't play like you don't have traps. I promise you, when it's super obvious, you use your traps. Okay.
Yeah,
you're a little too trigger happy. Like here, where do we do it? Where do we put it?
I could have thrown it down in front of Syndra.
Make the wall, baby.
Yeah, make the wall.
Did we see this exact same spot, by the way? Earlier?
Yeah, in the other game with the Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not that you don't know how to do it. It's that you use it so early, you just don't give yourself the chance to do it. So
yeah,
easy mechanic thing to work on. All right. Wow, they're actually trolling. How do we know they're trolling, by the way?
They're sieging.
Yeah, sieging, and they can't get it done. Interesting. Sieging with Baron is usually good, right? If you can defend the cannon, but apparently they can't defend the cannon. You need to run. Oh, you are fucking dying. Oh, you are actually dying. Oh my god, no.
So then, like, for like the other point of view, like if I was the Draven on the enemy team,
yeah.
So instead of sieging, should our team just be like 1-3-1 or?
Okay, so what's the goal of the siege? Who hits tower?
To get the inhib.
Yeah, to get the break the base, right?
Right.
So who hits the tower here? Who can hit the tower safely here?
Draven and Syndra and Rise, I guess.
They can hit it safely?
I guess not really safely.
Yeah, look at this. How much damage does Syndra take?
A lot.
Like omega damage from the support, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if you had like a rocket or a zap there, the fucking getting run over. So let me see if I can show you an example. Okay, let me show you. Actually relevant, Twitch rivals. I don't know if you watch Twitch rivals, but let me show you the exact same idea. Okay. What can safely hit the tower in this picture?
Can't tell what champions those are.
Okay, let me give you a hint. It's not champion related.
Oh.
Why
is it just they just let the cannon minions hit it?
Yeah, the cannon minions. What happens if they try and hit the tower?
You're just gonna hit them for hitting the tower.
Exactly. I can punish. It's possible to punish, right? So all they have to do is just wait. But what happens if they get impatient? Check it out. Oh, let's keep going. How much health did Draven lose?
Almost all of it.
Yeah, it's actually straight dying, right?
Right.
So this is the same idea, right? If there's like a Baron siege going on, just defend the cannon minion, right? No problem. So easy tip: defend the cannon minion. So if you need a 1-3-1, why is that? If you need a split, what does that mean? The enemy team can kill the cannon minion, right?
Right.
So if enemy team can't kill cannon minion, just all 5 sit there, sit in front of the minion. All right, let's talk about this though, because this is kind of awkward. We actually, it's the first time we saw you make this mistake, right?
Yeah, I got greedy for the Draven and then just got gooned by the front line.
Yeah, so feels bad, man. Something that happens often or not often? What do you think?
I don't think that really happens super often to me anymore.
Okay, I'm not worried then. So fast forward. Yeah, if it felt like you couldn't play this game, we know the answer, right?
Yeah, picking up more waves and not joining lost fights or lost objectives.
Yeah, and in order to know if it's doomed or not, we need to what?
Count numbers.
Yeah, count numbers. I promise you that's the secret of this elo. Count numbers, and there's another one we didn't really talk about, but it didn't really come up often because we kept losing because it's 4v5. But when it is 5v5, this is the other one. Back it up. Let me show you. The mistake you did here, actually. Okay. You're trying to hit the Draven, what are they going to do?
He's just going to keep running away, but then his front line can run at me.
Yes, they're going to force on you. So,
yeah.
the goal hit Draven?
No, it should be to stay safe and hit the front line.
Yeah, it's to debate the front line, right?
Right.
So, if you guys are sieging 4v4, what's the goal? Is the goal get the tower or the goal what?
For sieging 4v4, we protect the cannon minion and don't walk up and hit the tower if they can just hit us back.
Right. We're just staying, essentially just staying, make sure you win the fight, I think is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You're playing for team fight win. Okay. How do people win games? Everyone on the enemy team dies. Right? And you take the Baron, you take the inhib, you take the Nexus, right? It's actually like almost never backdoor or whatever. It's a legit team fight win into victory, right? So always go for team fight win. Actually, I can't believe they didn't end because the inhib. That was actually insane. They couldn't end. Okay, let's keep watching. This is actually still winnable. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, you guys lose a team fight? Must lose a team fight here for you to lose a game. Oh my god, they backdoored with Rise!
Yeah, the Rise!
Oh my god!
It's funny because I was telling them like, oh, they're just gonna ult in with Rise, but then
it's okay. You actually can't stop that, I think, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It was. I mean, it was already over before that.
So, what do you think? How can we make map awareness habits? What's the trigger? What's a good trigger for you? So remember, look at the map and count numbers.
Anytime I want to fight, look at the map and count.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Anytime you want to fight, look at the map and count. So you can just at the same time you can just watch streams and stuff, right? Or like anytime you think of a fight is about to break out, you count, right? So let's say fight breaks out mid, what happens?
You want to check the map and see what your team's doing. You can see that Kaw and Riven are backing, and Galio's not there, and Fiddle's dead, so. Probably don't want to go on the Ashe.
Probably don't want to fight, right? Because it's doomed, right? Man disadvantage.
Right.
Okay, and then let's see. Literally, you can pause at any time, right? Let's see at these. Okay, fight breaks out here. What do we want to do? How many numbers are here?
3. and Kaw's kind of close, but still kind of just 3.
What about Riven TP? Riven TP's on, by the way. So.
Oh, then yeah, no.
Okay,
she doesn't
so
count.
we're good, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when you see Yasuo bot?
Well, does Yasuo have TP? I don't know.
He doesn't have TP. He doesn't have TP.
Okay, he doesn't. Then we can try to go for the Akali because we see Silas mid already.
Yeah, no matter what happens, on average, 5v3, baby. How can we lose, right? So that's the idea. Is on average is winning no matter what happens, right? Unless you legit die instantly, it's easy clap, right? So that's kind of like the idea for decision making. You weren't sure what to do. First consideration is always numbers, right? Like all this is happening. It legit does not matter. Like look at this. It actually doesn't matter how you play this because we have man advantage, right?
Yeah.
You can just be brainless, just don't do anything. You just let your team do everything. You're good to go, right? Check this one out too.
Okay.
What happens if a fight breaks out mid?
Okay, Riven's gonna get screwed.
The enemy team is fucked, right?
Yeah.
So they kill the Riven, but it doesn't matter because it's 4v3. I'm too far away here, but it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, they can just collapse on them.
Oh my! That Yasuo ulti would have actually turned it, but it was actually Jesus, so he stopped it right here. And then you see how like the specifics don't really matter in League, which is actually a really interesting idea. It's just on average, they're all gonna die, right? That's what you want to think. What's the what happens on average? 90% of the time, what will happen? Like I mean, you can see this over and over again, right? Check it out. Fight starts around Baron. What's gonna happen?
Well, Riven's not there yet, but Akali's dead, so it's probably okay, right?
One lane's distance, right? One lane's distance. He's gonna get here in time.
Yeah.
So fight breaks out. What happens?
You guys are gonna kill them.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
It's brainless, right? So this is all. This is basically the number one thing you need to make the basis of your decision making. And then once you can do this every time, then you can learn like exceptions, right?
Yeah.
So, I actually ran it down here. It feels bad because we had mana. When you have mana advantage, you usually run it down, right? But I may have ran it down a little bit too hard. Oh, it's still okay. It's still okay, right?
Huh?
Oh, please tell me it's okay. Oh, I'm trolling.
Oh no.
Okay, that's when it's like, that's an exception here. What's the exception?
You didn't use your ult. And then also Fiddle is behind.
That's something that's not specifics related. So like, not in this situation
specifics related.
Yeah. What's a okay, I didn't use ult. And what happened because I didn't use ult?
I mean, Yas ulted you.
So how many people was I worth?
You had a 1,000 gold bounty. So
well, like in terms of the fight.
In terms of the fight.
Was I worth a person?
No, because you're just hitting the wind wall and running forward.
I instantly died.
Yeah.
This is an exception. Someone gets insta-killed. Insta-gibbed. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Insta-gibbed. Right? So that's that. If you see exceptions like that, you can go for it. But I think for Jinx, it's not going to happen too often. It's just your teammates are the ones going to be doing that, right? Then okay, fast forward. I mean, you see how like you can just apply this to literally anything you watch. So even if you're watching Worlds, actually it's probably not a good example. ProView. If you watch ProView, that's a good example, right? Yeah. What happens if I hit this tower?
Draven's coming up, so his team's probably coming too.
How many people are gonna be here?
Up to 5.
Okay.
Probably all of them.
So it's 5v5. Hitting tower is hitting tower advantage or disadvantage? What do you think?
Should not be hitting the tower because now you don't have your W.
Yeah, okay, let's watch, right?
Yeah.
So on average, that's what it tells us. I don't even remember this. On average, we know this is losing. So
yeah.
Keep watching. All this is happening. Sure. Bidding out ultis and stuff.
Yeah. Now you can't help them.
Who won?
They're fine. They did because they got your heal and flash.
Yeah, you got the sums. So on average, we don't even know what happens, but on average, you know it's losing. That's the idea, right? That's what you want to do, okay? And if it's always a question of if I had AFK'd, would that be better? If the answer is yes, you fucked up, right? And then of course all this random shit is happening, and now it's doomed,
and then they just int without you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is how you prevent this shit. Is numbers will tell you what you need to do in the game, right? Numbers is the basis of your decision making. And then if there are mechanical ideas you want to work on, it's you feel like you want to use trap, don't do it. Hold on to it, right?
Yeah.
So fight's about to break out. Count numbers, figure it out from there. And then if you have a choice for team fighting, like if you want to help your team or push waves, let's say nothing's going on, you push waves, and if numbers are okay or better, you can go help the fight, right? So, what do you think? Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you have any questions or talk about anything that we didn't cover?
No, I feel like I asked my questions, and I also learned some stuff I didn't think of before.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up with an example here. I think I have an example that might help a lot. Let's see. Do I not have full games? Okay, one sec. Ooh, here we go. Okay, you wonder about the 10 CS a minute thing, right? Or the decision making, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's watch this. So here, so far so good. This is the mid game. We have like 180 CS at 18 minutes, and this is where people start ARAMing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is always, if you're losing are you losing minions if you don't go to the wave, right? So if we like take a look here, these games. Where is the time where you guys tried to siege Maka S?
I know what point you're
Whatever.
talking about.
Yeah, it's
where
like
we were
okay.
all mid. Yeah.
It's like this, I guess. This is an obvious example. If you don't go bot, will you lose those minions?
Yes.
Can you prevent that?
Yes.
Okay, go. Right. If they can't stop you, you're good to go. Right.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this. Same example. Right. If I leave top after taking this tower, am I gonna lose these minions here?
Yeah, they'll get killed by your wave.
Yeah. In season 9, yes, it will. Right. It's funny because I'm using an older example, so it wouldn't. But yeah, you're right. In season 9, you will actually lose this wave. Can you stop it? Can you kill the minions and not get punished?
You can, but you can't see all their people on the map.
Well, they're 3 dead people, so the only thing that stops
I
is
didn't notice that. Yeah, and Kindred was mid, so yeah, you're fine.
So yeah, and then once you if you say you're fine and you're not fine, there's only one way that happens is TP. But you'll learn that if you try this, okay? So TP is the only thing that can stop you, so you can push this, no problem, okay?
Yeah.
Fast forward. What lane do I want here? If Xerath is mid and Mundo's bot.
You want top then, right?
Right. So I'm gonna go top, right? ASAP, right?
Right.
I'm out of here. We need to go top. So fast forward, we're going top, right? I better be going top soon. Rolling. Okay, we'll go top eventually.
Yeah, you made it there eventually.
No, we definitely should go immediately, right? So don't waste time going mid. That's the ARAM part. Okay, all this is happening. Oh, I'm fucking trolling. All right. Yeah, we can watch this if you want. This is pretty funny.
Oh, never lucky.
What do we learn about this? We saw you do this today, right?
Flashing when it's not a guaranteed play.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
So it's make the exact same mistake, right? So when you flash in, it has to work, or it's fucking doomed.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we didn't see that though. Okay, fast forward. We take mid. Sure. Okay, let's watch this. How come we're pinging to go on Kindred?
Because Kaisa's top, Darius is bot, and she's pushing up.
Right? So Darius has TP. Fight breaks out. We have 5v4. Easy clap, right?
Right. So
that's why we're all running it down. We were running it down to make it happen because we know on average this is winning. Like almost no matter what happens, this is gonna be winning, right? So you can see like I don't know what's going on here, but overall it's gonna be good for us. So sure, and then we got so much HP we can bait Baron, right? You see how like one thing leads to another.
Yeah, snowballs.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Snowballs because it's hard for them to come back. They have to play a lot better than we do now. And so now we take control, and then they like face check or some shit. I mean, we don't really have to watch the team fighting, I think. But I'm kind of curious. You see how like all this decision making is numbers and waves. Money.
Do you normally not use Smartcast for abilities, or is it just for her traps? Because now I wonder if it would be better for me to do that too.
Oh yeah, trap I don't Smartcast, zap I don't Smartcast, ulti I don't Smartcast. So I don't Smartcast anything on Jinx, right? I want to make sure my accuracy is as high as possible. Because remember, in lane, how do we do damage? Trap and zap.
EW,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, EWR, right? So you really gotta make sure you don't miss. Okay, let's watch this. Sure. Alright, we can talk about this. How come I can hit the tower here?
Because they're backing off. And you have
Yeah.
Alistar right there.
Basically can't stop us, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I want you to think. When in doubt, don't do it. Like this. Even if you can like flash a 0 ulti or whatever, you know, you don't have to. So you just gotta chill out. Okay. You see I'm just hitting the tower here, right? How come I'm hitting tower here instead of hoping?
Because it's guaranteed that you can get the tower.
Yeah. So you see, it's like all you have to do is just add these habits in, and then you can play the exact same way, right? Like,
Right.
oh, if I go help, where's my guarantee? I have no idea, right? We're like fucking diving in hip tower. But here I got an inhibitor, and then we can go do something, no problem. Oh, this is the movement control we were talking about, right?
Yeah, small clicks.
Yeah, close to yourself, close to your character.
And
you can, I'm pretty sure you can do this if you practice or if you need to, so I'm not really too worried. Fast forward, we won the game. Okay, cool. Easy, right?
Right.
All man advantage and waves. Okay, that's the basis of your decision making. So, sounds good?
Yeah.
Cool. Any last questions, I guess, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I feel like my main question going into it was the like how to deal with the NA ARAM thing, but I have my answer for that now.
NA ARAM. Now we know. You need to go make money and go help the fight. If it's like we're guaranteed to get something / you know, our number will make a difference, right? So easy. So definitely work on the mid game stuff. I think if you can work on the decision making, things will look really free, right? Because the mechanics were pretty good. It's just the traps is kind of awkward, but I think you already know what to do for that. So
yeah,
all decision making in the mid game, I think it's easily masters, no problem. Not even joking. You wanted to get to the point where you watch your replay, and then every time you watch a team fight, you ask yourself, did I count numbers before we make a decision, right?
Okay.
That's the goal. And if you had the satisfactory, like if you do the habit every time, then you know you're getting better at it. And if sometimes you're missing it, then you still got to work on it. So
okay,
sounds good.
Yep.
All right, then good luck in your games. Let me know how they go. I will upload this to YouTube so you can go back and rewatch.
All right, thanks for taking the time to coach me.
No problem. It's been an honor. I expect great things from you. So if you have tips you want to show me where you like did good decision making, definitely send it my way.
All right.
Oh, and if you do have like clips where you weren't sure what to do, also send those my way so I can clear it up.
Okay. Thanks.
Alrighty. No problem. Good luck in your games.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.